Hello everybody, this is Capo Daniel, and I want to send out a message to all our parents in Ground Zero and to all those who are involved in the education sector because of repeated inquiry about the 2 weeks lockdown that is in circulation. But first, I want to send a direct message to the Catholic bishops in Cameroon's Bamenda Ecclesiastic Province that have put a message together with the NEC, that is the National Episcopal Conference of Cameroon. The bishops there have put out very, very disturbing messages that are not helping our parents, but are making people even more anxious. Our bishops and Catholic authorities should not misrepresent the positions of the Ambazonian movement vis-a-vis the issue of education. I want to speak on behalf of all Ambazonian forces in Ground Zero. There is a Toronto declaration that was made by all Ambazonian forces, all known Ambazonian forces, from the Marine Forces of Bambalang, Grandpa, Bali, Bui Warriors, and all the forces in Ambazonia have already made their position known, is that only Cameroon government schools are banned. Our parents should not worry about sending their children to school. All mission schools, private schools, are open as community schools following Ambazonian guidelines that includes do not put on uniform, do not fly Cameroon flag, go to school and study. Nobody should be worried. None of our parents should be afraid to send their children to school. They should go to school and nothing will happen to them. Regarding the 2-week lockdown that was announced by Bitakola is under custody. He is not a free person. He has access to his phone. The unit that Bitakola operates only in Bua, in Maoboto. That is the only place he operates. There are Cameroon government schools that are around that area that he should focus to close them. He should not be making statements that affects other areas that he do not control. So I want to make that clear to all of our parents who are worried, depending on how the atmosphere is. But I'm encouraging everybody in Ambazonia to go to school. Do not be afraid of anybody. All the Ambazonian factions and forces have made their position known that they shall be community school. The date have not been set. So whether you stay home or you don't, it does not really matter. But come Monday, all community schools should open unless the forces that operate in that particular area instructs our parents not to go to school for whatsoever reasons which they must justify. But at this juncture, we cannot accept that it is reasonable for our business people in particular who are suffering to stay home and close their shop for 2 weeks and open them without any addition to our liberation struggle or moving us forward in any meaningful way. There is no justification for a 2-week lockdown. All the other Ambazonian leaders are more worried about maintaining their positions as presidents, so they don't want to come out and tell you the truth because they don't want to be challenged by these boys who have made this announcement without any due consideration of the reality of our people. Our people should observe our Monday Goes Down. They should observe the guidelines for education and send their children to school. So, whether there will be a 2-week lockdown or not will depend on the maturity of our people. I am speaking to you as the father of Ambazonian education policy, as the competent authority who have authorized over 80% of our community school and have community school that I have engineered their opening in our territory. So as a competent leader, as the head of the Ambazonian People's Right Advocacy Platform, I'm advising all Ambazonian parents to go to community school, send your children to community school across our territory, and nobody should be afraid of. And to the Catholic bishops in Cameroon's Ecclesiastic Province and to the NEC, the National Episcopal Conference of Cameroon has advised our leadership and our bishops not to misrepresent the position of Ambazonia just because they want to play into Cameroon's narrative. Our bishops and our church leaders should be apolitical so that they can mediate between both sides. The church should stand for justice. Deacon Tassan Wilfred, who originated the school boycott, is still in prison. The Cameroon government have not offered any acceptable solution to this crisis. Our resistance against Cameroon rule will continue, and the school boycott of Cameroon government school in particular is a pillar in our resistance against Cameroon rule. Until a just solution is found that will respect and safeguard our identity and our nationalism, the resistance will continue. God bless you all.